Morning. How are you, Newton? Okay, good to see you. So, are you ready for today's lesson? All right. Where are you? You're in a different place today. Robert Ralph. Okay, they're the headhunters. Mm-hmm. Okay, great. To hunt for heads. to hire new people for the company. To hire, like fire, hire. Okay, so this is actually not my logo, but I work for this English school. Okay. I'm going to talk to you about conditionals. So we're going to have a grammar lesson because we've always talked a lot, had lots of conversation lessons. Today I want to focus on grammar because I know it's one of your biggest difficulties, right? Today we're going to talk about all kinds of conditionals: zero, first, second, third, and mixed conditional. The difficult thing about conditionals is that we involve every kind of grammar in English. We involve present simple, past simple, future, present perfect, past perfect. So it's a little of everything, okay? I can give you this material after the lesson, all right, if you need. Conditional sentences. So these sentences are divided in two parts, and they are called clauses. Each part is called a clause, okay? And they are divided by a comma. And this is really important, okay? For example, can you read it? I sleep in. Okay, let's read again. If I stay up late, okay, so here late, you can say late with this kind of T, late, or you say late, late. Okay, very good. If I stay up late, I sleep in. This means if I stay up late, what do you think it means? Mm-hmm. No, at sleepy. And it would be, I would be sleepy or will be sleepy. Okay. If I stay up late, you understand, right? If I stay up late, you go to sleep at more or less, stay up late is go to sleep at 9 or at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, very late in the night. And what is sleep in? Okay, so if you stay up late, for example, you go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning, the next day you sleep in because you don't wake up. You don't wake up at the time to go to work. So, for example, you usually wake up at 6 o'clock, but you don't. Yes, exactly. You wake up late. So, sleep in is wake up late. But we don't say wake up late. We just say sleep in because it involves your decision. To wake up late doesn't involve your decision. It was an accident. Oh, I woke up late. But if you say I slept in today, this means I decided to sleep more this morning. Okay. So if I stay up late, if I stay up late, I sleep in. Yes, it's your own decision to sleep in bed for another 5 minutes. That's all we can sleep in. Okay. Okay, go back. Sleep in involves our decision. No, 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 no. Wait. Let's go back. Stay up late involves decision or not. It doesn't make a difference to stay up late. But sleeping in is the same exact thing as waking up late. Okay? The only little difference is that sleep in involves you decided to stay in bed. And wake up late is you missed the time. That's the idea. Exactly. It doesn't involve decision. Okay, so as you can see, we have two parts of this sentence. We have the if clause. With the if, in Portuguese, we say se. And the second part is the main clause, a frase principal. Okay, so in every conditional phrase, we have two parts, two clauses, main clause and if clause. And the good thing is that we can also say it the other way round. So we can put the main clause first and the if clause second, but you don't put a comma. And this is going to help you to do the exercises, okay? This is going to help you do some exercises on worksheets and on the internet. So pay attention to that. The if doesn't always have to be at the beginning. It can be also in the middle of a phrase, okay? So see, I sleep in if I stay up late. So it's the same thing. So the grammar actually isn't the most important thing. The grammar is something secondary. The first thing that you need to understand is, why do we use the zero conditional? We use it to talk about things that are always true and scientific facts. I'm going to give you an example. Se eu chegar atrasado, a minha mãe me mata. Isso não é uma verdade agora, isso é sempre real. So it's a result that is always true. It's almost a scientific fact. But we also have other examples that can be represented as scientific facts. For example, if ice melts, it becomes water. So here we have the simplest way of using conditionals, the zero conditional. And here's the form. What do you think? What does ice do? What does ice do? What is the only thing that ice can do? Mm-hmm. That's about it. That's the only thing ice can do. Exactly. So use present, present. For example, if you throw a ball, the ball falls down. Simple. Present, present. Okay? But remember, this is one of your biggest regularly. I'm going to show you. You forget the S on the verbs. Also, if you're going to put this phrase in the negative, if you put this phrase in the negative, you need to use doesn't in the third person. And you make this mistake a lot, okay? So you have to be careful with this. Let's do some exercises and see if you understood. Okay, so what is the grammar? The if clause we use In the if clause, we use present simple, and then a comma, and then present simple again. Okay? All right. Let's check the next slide. Oh, just showing you here that we use the if in the if clause. The subject here is ice. The present simple is melts. Then the subject is it. The verb is becomes, and the complement is water. Okay? All right. So practice makes perfect. This phrase is really good. Practice makes perfect. Comes on. Very good. Let us see. Fantastic. What did you understand from the phrase? It will be bright. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. What is the difference of switch on and turn on? Yes, we are. I would like you to turn off your video. Switch off your video. Not necessarily, no. Everything that has a switch. Switch is botão ou alavanquinha. So everything that, ou interruptor, na verdade. Everything that has a switch, it can be something electronic. Switch on, switch off. You cannot switch on a car because so you turn on the car. Why? Because you turn the key. Okay. But why come on? If you press that button, the light comes on. Because when something comes on, ele liga sozinho. It turns on by itself. Ela se liga. Mas ela não se liga, você aperta um botão. Mas aqui a questão é, se você apertou o botão, a luz liga. Ela decide ligar. Entendeu? Nesse sentido. Ok. Ó, se travar de novo o vídeo, pode desligar o switch off your video, tá bom? Pra gente não correr o risco de perder a conexão. Vai lá. Aqui no topo da... Deixa eu ver. Pronto. Sim, eu falei pra você algumas aulas atrás, cara, que eu tinha lá. Mas tudo bem. Isso, ele grava direto no computador. Aí demora uns 30, 40 minutos para gravar. Isso. Certo. Very good. And you noticed the meaning. Very good. So, to be. With you, we use aren't, we don't use isn't. Very good. Next. Very good. Mm-hmm. Feel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Reaches. Very good. Vapor. Okay. Vapor. Now you try. What happens if you speak English? I want you to create the main clause to create the rest of the complement. So, for example, if you speak English, you you have okay, but that's a problem because that's not zero conditional. Haha. You, no, you can't use can. You need to use a verb directly. For example, if you speak English, you yeah, okay. Is that always true? Because remember that zero conditional is something that is always true. For example, if you speak English in Brazil, you have better chances of getting a good job, right? If people have English in their resume, curriculum, CV, okay, they get paid better. They get paid. Mhm. Or they get a better payment or something like this. Mm-hmm. They get paid better. They get a better payment. They get a better salary. The wage is better. So we can say so many different phrases. Salary. Rewarding. Okay, I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say rewarding in Portuguese, but reward means prêmio, or it's when you do something and you feel this feeling of uh, gratitude because you did something, but it's a feeling. It's something rewarding. For example, English is it's not a feeling, but it causes a feeling. For example, wow, teaching English is so rewarding because I I work, but my students are so thankful because this opens doors for them. So I feel really good because I do something, but it gives me benefits. But it's something positive. Yeah, something like that. So it's something that always gives you back. Not necessarily. It's something positive. You always get something in return. That's the idea. No. Yes. Exactly. If English is rewarding, speaking English is good. If English is rewarding, you need to try. If English is rewarding, study. Speak. Right? English club is a conversation club at school. So what do you think this could how do you think this can help them? They comes, they turn, they no, they become with no S. They become better speakers. Yes. You can say better, no problem, that's American. But I prefer saying better. Tips. If you if you go to London, okay, why are these phrases different? What's different? Okay, here, if you notice, look, we have the if clause, if you go to London, if clause, if it speaks, if clause, if you don't understand. So the if clause is okay. But the second part, the main clause, we don't have a subject. Look, we only have a verb. You see, so this is what we call in English the imperative. The imperative. So it's an order. It's an order, but based on a condition. So, for example, hey, Milton, if you go to Lisbon again, buy bola de Berlim. A bola de Berlim. Alright? Um sonho, né? Que eles falam. Okay, so this is also zero conditional when you use the imperative, and we use this a lot. For example, if I don't arrive until 5 o'clock, if I don't arrive by 5 o'clock, call me. Okay, if the meeting starts, no, or if I don't arrive by 5 o'clock, start the meeting. So we have this phrase used in our day-to-day. So it's not only scientific facts, but it's also to give orders. Exactly. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. First conditionals. Very similar to zero conditionals. Very, very similar. The only difference is we need to understand why we use it. Remember, why do we use the zero conditional? You remember? Why do we use the zero conditional, this one? Come on. Remember, I gave you two meanings. Why do we use the zero conditional? No, come on, man. Look, why do we use the zero conditional? We use it when we're talking about things that are always true. Okay? Got it? Okay. So here in first conditional, exactly. First conditionals rules that are more related to now. So I'm going to explain to you in a very simple way. Zero conditional is going to be true all the time. Se você for lá fora na chuva, você vai se molhar. Acabou. É sempre verdade. Se você andar na chuva, você se molha. Ok. Uma momentânea. Cara, leva o guarda-chuva, porque se for agora lá na chuva, você vai se molhar. Eu não estou falando de agora, nesse momento. Eu não estou falando de sempre que você sair na chuva você vai molhar. Estou falando de agora, nesse momento. So this is first conditional. It's more related to now, to this moment. It can happen and it probably will happen. Okay? So based on the condition. And here, for example, we have, if I go to London, I will see the Big Ben. So we have here the grammar and its form. You see the if clause is always the condition. So based on this condition, if you go to London, you will see the Big Ben. And here we have the will to show that this will be the conclusion or the consequence in the future. Okay? So remember, it's not always true. It's something that probably will happen. It's a realistic prediction. You're predicting something that is realistic. It can happen. Okay? For example, mhm, yes, very good. Okay, what about this example? Caminhando eu vi para minha casa. Mhm. Yes, very good. Você não imagina quantos alunos falaram will disk. Ah, essa pegadinha foi boa. Will order. É, aqui no Brasil tem o disc pizza. Disc em inglês é só disco, não tem nada a ver de discar. É, exatamente. Os novos nem sabem o que é isso. Não, agora é tudo só iFood. Esses criança Nutella é fogo, hein? Yes, and you see, where is the if clause in this phrase? Is it in the first part or the second part? Yeah, you see, it's the other way around. So the second part. Uh-huh. So here, the probability of making mistakes is higher because we have in one part of the phrase, we have will. This is first conditional. In the zero conditional, we have present, present. But in the first conditional, we have present and future. And be careful not to put will with if. You will never put will, for example, will study, with if. If you will study hard. No, if you, not if you will study. That doesn't make sense. Rome. Very good. Colosseum. Colosseum. Coliseu. Mhm. 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 Their umbrellas. Wet. Molhados. They will get wet. Se molhar. Okay. Now you try. Complete the phrase with a future phrase, or future sentence. Conseguir tem duas formas, né? Você pode falar you can, e aqui já pode, né? Porque no lugar do will, não pode falar will can. You will be able to. You will be able to. Você será capaz. Will can não existe. Não. You will or you'll be able to. You'll be able to. If you persist, you'll be able to. Go on. Mm-hmm. If you persist, you'll be there. If you persist in learning English, what will happen? If you persist in learning English, perfect. And automatically, right? Yes, but there are some men called Jesse. Jesse James, the famous criminal. Do you want to say negative? Will not, we can say won't. Yes. If we miss this chance, we won't have another chance. Or we won't have another one. Uma outra. Perfect. It's the only one you can use. You cannot repeat things in English. Mm-hmm. She won't pass the test. No prepositions. Yes, she won't pass the test. Very good. The Eiffel Tower. Yes, and see how we can change the word will for can, may, shall, must, should, might, and so many other modal verbs. Each one gives a different idea. So will is for talking about the future. You can is talking about a possibility. May, probability. Shall, it will definitely happen. So you shall see the Eiffel Tower. You have no choice. You will see it. You must, it's a suggestion. So depending on the modal verb, you change a little the meaning of the phrase. Okay? So you have to remember the conditional that you use, modal verbs, is the first conditional. Okay? And this is very important to remember what grammar we use, because after modal verbs I cannot use present, I use the infinitive. This means I will not use s at the end of the verb. For example, she will sees. No, she will see. There is no s with modal verbs. Okay? All right. Another thing that is very important to remember is that when we use phrases in the negative, pay attention to this. Look, if, and in the negative, we use the word unless. Unless you leave is if you don't leave. Se você não sair, é a mesma coisa que a não ser que você saia. A não ser que. Unless. Okay? So remember that unless is already a negative word, so you don't need the word don't in the phrase. Okay? So unless you leave, I will call the police. So I will call the police if you don't leave. Eu vou chamar a polícia. Então isso quer dizer, a condição é que você saia. Se você não sair, eu vou chamar a polícia. Então aí, se você não, a gente prefere usar a palavra unless em inglês. Em português a gente não usa muito, né? O a não ser que. A gente usa se não, bastante. Em inglês, não. Tá? Okay, so I suggest that for homework, you do all the exercises on perfect English grammar and also englishexercises.org. I've got some exercises for us to do now. Okay. Just a second. Of course. What do you want? What do you need? Yes. Just a sec. Absolutely, no problem. I'm sorry, I was too fast. Here you go. Okay. I think I've said before, perfect English grammar is, in my opinion, the best grammar website on the internet. Absolutely. They have so many practical and very good. So let's do this exercise right here. Can you see my screen? Okay, just a second. Oh, I've got the answers. Just a second, my computer's a bit slow with this internet connection today. I don't know what's happening. Probably because of the broadcast. Okay, let's go. Okay, next. No, because it's not negative. Nope, not have. What do we do with verbs in the third person in the present? Pesadelo. Nope. If she has If she has a nightmare. Present simple, ok? Se ela tem. Se ela tem. Não é tiver, porque não é uma situação imaginária. Isso. Se ela tem. Number 3. Yes. Very good. Next. Perfect. You tell me. Come on. It's get because you, not she or he. Okay. Next. Dehydrated. 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 Desidratado. Okay. Find. Multados. Multado. É porque fine é multa. Uhum. Very good. Not become. Okay. Where is the if clause in number 8? Because look, number 8, we don't have if. No. The thing is, assim que is used in the place of if. So as soon as. Here we have if. Here we have if. So all the other phrases use if. What about in number 3 and 1? Where is if? Yes, so when is used. So we can use other words in the if clause. We can use if, when, as soon as, and finally, unless, and in number 10, before. So all these words can be used in the place of if, and each one changes the meaning. Okay? Go on. Perfect. Finally, tidy. Tidy. Mm-hmm. Yes. Organize. Uhum. Ok. É organizar no sentido físico. Arrumar. Não tipo arruma a sua vida. Aí não pode. Ok. Look at exercise number 6. Don't pay their taxes. I want you to re-say the phrase using unless. How can I re-say this phrase in using unless? Perfect. Very good, man. That was excellent. That was excellent. So this is zero conditional. No, an article, you mean. The people. No, we don't need it. People. People in general. If you use the people, you're talking the people. You're talking about the voters, for example. Okay? So it's not that you don't use an article. It's not necessary. People is more of a hypothesis. It's a hypothetical phrase, like any person, people, in general. Oh, sorry. Okay, first conditional. Here we go. So what is the difference from first and zero? Remember, zero always happens. For example, my little sister cries every time she has a nightmare. So every time in the place of if also is okay. Here in first conditional, it's not every time. It's only in one specific moment, which is now. If you do it now, there will be a consequence. So if you invest your money today, you will lose money. Okay? All right. Number one. Okay, we will cancel. We will cancel. Yes. We prefer to say we will. Sorry. Ao invés de, instead of will. Especially when we're teaching English, because pronunciation is very similar to we. Look, if it rains, we'll cancel the match. We cancel the match. We will. It's very similar when we speak fast. We'll cancel the match. But you need to use will. You need to put the L. So, for example, you'll, I'll, okay? I'll cancel the match. So you need to put this L, língua no céu da boca com L. You need to do that, ok? Isso, não pode ser igual o brasileiro fala Brasil com letra U. Tem que ser um L mesmo, Brazil. Cancel, de novo L. Yes. E isso dá um aspecto de pronúncia que parece, quem escuta parece, poxa, esse cara é fluente. Dá uma aparência linda. Por exemplo, a matéria que a gente está aprendendo é first conditional. Tem um L no final. Isso. Isso, Newton. Newton. Parece que é new. Parece que você está falando Newton. My name is Newton. Okay, come on. If it rains, we'll. Perfect pronunciation. Very good. Next. Match. Match. Mm-hmm. Very good. I'll scream and run away. Very good. Mm-hmm. Yes. Next. I'll, tipo aquele ator Al Pacino. I'll scream. I'll scream and run away. The train. Mm-hmm. Que é soon? See you soon. See you soon. Breve. Sempre que a gente coloca ER no final de um adjetivo, o que quer dizer? Não. Mente é LY no final. ER é a palavra mais. Lembra? Big é grande. Bigger é maior. Então, sooner, mais breve. Ou em breve. Tá bom? Mais rápido. É isso que ele quer dizer. Mais antes. A gente não teria como até falar isso em português, na verdade. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'll. Perfect. What is shopping? Nope. Não é comprando. Nope. Vamos lá. Vamos pensar um pouco, cara. Olha aqui. Ah, a gente usa pra caramba inglês, Ó, vamos lá. Vamos só entender o que é. Primeira coisa. Eu não quero dar as respostas, eu quero que você raciocine. Vamos lá. Presta atenção em mim. Verbos com ing, ele só vira ando, endo e indo, né, no nosso gerúndio, se ele tiver um to be antes. Por exemplo, eu estou lendo, I am reading. Tem que ter o am, senão ele não é lendo. Não dá para falar I reading. Então não é sempre que você vê um ing em inglês que ele quer dizer o verbo ando, endo e indo, tá? Ele não é sempre continuous. Então, o que é esse ing? Muitas vezes, cara, mas muitas vezes, você vai pegar um verbo, por exemplo, to shop. To shop é o verbo comprar. Você colocando o ing no final, ele vira um substantivo. Como assim? Ele vira o substantivo compras. Então aqui é levar você às compras. Então por que a gente fala shopping em português? Porque, na verdade, o nome do local é shopping center, com RE em inglês britânico e R em inglês americano. Ou shopping mall. É verdade? Meu Deus. Então, shopping mall. Em Miami, você é muito... Ai, cara, por isso que é importante saber esses macetes, cara. Olha aí, ó. Shopping mall. Tá bom? Mall, se for para Miami, provavelmente eles nem falam shopping. fala só mall, exatamente. Mas por quê? É o mall de fazer o quê? De compras. Eles não vão falar shopping mall, porque você vai pro mall realmente para fazer compras, não tem outra coisa. Então fica meio redundante falar o shopping. Mas na Inglaterra, eles precisam falar o shopping mall. Shopping center. Tem que falar o shopping para eles. Tá? Então, não se esqueça, shopping não é um local. Shopping mall é um local, mas só shopping quer dizer compras. Ah, what are you doing today? I'm going shopping. Estou indo às compras. Going shopping. Ok? Então, vamos lá, de volta aqui. If you have time. Yes. Number 6. Veja como wheel é a mesma pronúncia de roda. Wheel. Ok? Perfect. Next. Fantastic. Nope. We're talking about the future, remember? Very good. Mm-hmm. Uhum. Aqui eu diria will separado nessa aqui. Por quê? Porque quando você quer dar ênfase no will, when you want to emphasize will, so unless we leave now, we will be late. Why? Because we use the expression now, and when we use now, we're giving emphasis. So we need to give emphasis also here with the consequence. Exactly. That's another one. Mm-hmm. And in the past, it would be, we did have that product, but now we don't. It's like putting in Portuguese, nossa, nós realmente tínhamos. We really had one. We did have. Number 10. Yes. And this is a very strong coincidence because I got engaged yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I asked my girlfriend to marry me yesterday. Thanks. So if all goes well, we will get married next year. Yes. Well, that's it, man. So go on Perfect English Grammar and look for first and zero conditionals and do the exercises there. If you find anything else like zero, second or third conditional, you can try and do those, but they are very difficult. I suggest you study a lot to do those. Okay? If you have any questions, I'm here for you. All right, man? Okay, man. I hope you liked the lesson. See you. Oh, just one question, Newton. When is our next lesson? Are we having lessons next week? Because let me check the agenda. Next week will be the 26th, and I will not be available. Okay, so we can't have lessons next week, but on the 2nd, we can. On the 2nd of January, if you are available. On the 2nd of January, I can. Okay. Absolutely. You get in touch. Okay, just one more question. How many lessons do we have left? Do you have a control of this? Because, yeah, we missed 1 week, didn't we? Okay, if we missed a week, we've still got 2 lessons left. We've got 2 lessons left. So we have let me just check. Just stay there with me just a second. Yes, two more. So we have the 2nd of January and the 9th of January. Okay? All right. Okay then. Bye-bye. See you. Have a nice holiday. Merry Christmas.